Hope you're all still awake. Late Night Mega here, and just to wrap up the discussion on Final Fantasy X, I think I did kind of wrap that up. Okay, boss battle time. I think I've said pretty much all I need to say. Oh, a thing that happened in 10, like post-game content, really the only thing I found like extra you could do is fight all of these super enemies and super bosses, but I felt like the difference in power level between your characters and those enemies was just this huge gap, and I don't know that there was really a good place to grind and get everyone moving quickly along the sphere grid and do all that sort of stuff. So that just wasn't my cup of tea. So yeah, I beat the game and never picked it up since then. Sir Cecil! It's Bagan! Not bacon, Bagan. So good of you to return. Bagan, you too? Is something the matter? You serve Golbez as well? Never! As captain of the Royal Guards, my loyalty lies with Baron. Oh, where is Cid? I heard he was confined in the castle. I too have attempted to find him, but my men and I were attacked, and I was the only one to survive. I see. Then you must join us. It would be an honor to join you. Yay! Another new party member! We now have 6 party members, and Palmemporum realized that that does not work in the structure of our menus and gameplay mechanics. Yep, something is definitely wrong. Yes, I sense danger. What? Like a monster? Oh, give me a break, mister. Sir, no disrespect, but that acting of yours is about as subtle as a crutch. I love that line. Bagan, you'd also betray Baron? Golbez's wishes are Baron's wishes. He granted a wonderful power to me. Observe. Yep, so in a twist, we now have to fight Bagan. You have to kill his main part. You can attack his arms, but doing so will just, ooh, I need to heal him. Doing so will, they'll regenerate after so long. Our one and only shot on... He doesn't have an elemental weakness. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why I'm bluffing Palem either. We can do massive damage, and as soon as you do, he casts Reflect. So, yes, if you try casting another spell on him, it will reflect back and hit one of your party members randomly. Yang needs to be cured from that. There we go. So I guess Palem, you can just defend. You other clowns can just focus on curing. What else could we do here? We can just protect. We can cast white magic. That'll boost our physical defense. And we'll just let Cecil and Yang pound on this guy. That is the strategy. Well, we can let Palem pound on this guy too. Don't need to do anything else. Tella, let's see, what other white magic do you have? You have haste? You have haste. Let's make Cecil faster. You can't cast haste on everybody. At least not in this game. Not in this version. Oh crap. Yeah, they'll also use abilities like that. Tella, oh my goodness. Why are you almost out of... Oh, haste costs 25. Okay. Fair enough. I don't want to teleport. We don't want to float. That doesn't help us. I want to get rid of that. Then we'll try stealing some magic from one of the arms or something. Yang, you have seen some better days. Oh, Vampire, this puts a drain on our health as well. As you can see, it's going to just continually go down. Oh, it's Cecil's turn again. Okay, yeah, you need to get some magic back. Oh, don't haste those arms. Oh, that's awful. I got stuck on this boss for a long time as a kid. A long time. I'm not entirely sure when his, I might as well just do normal attacks. Not entirely sure when his reflect is going to go down, and if you time it wrong and think it's gone down and it doesn't, it will go very badly for you. That much can be promised, so I like to play it more safe than sorry. Also, once his midsection, his main part is destroyed, the arms will still kind of float there, and you do still have to kill the arms. And if you don't kill the arms quick enough, they'll explode on you and do pretty sizable damage to any character. In fact, it'll probably kill Palem Porum or Tella in one shot. And we have very limited time to do this. Very limited time. Look at that, 444. But 816 is enough to kill it. Okay. Palem gained a level, Porum gained a level, and learned Berserk. Berserk just makes you always attack, but it kind of increases your attack power, I think. Ha, nothing to it. Even Bagan, who seems so loyal. Yeah, we're not going forward yet. I promised a double boss battle in this part, and we are going to deliver that. In the meantime, I would explain the next game on the list of the ranking of Final Fantasy games, but that is not going to happen here, not at all. Because the next game I want to talk about, I have a lot of things I want to say about it. Because it's kind of... it does a lot of things that are very unique. Alright, so we will run to the throne room. That's really the only place you can go here now that will be of any sort of relevance. Like, this place is so empty nowadays. The king! Cecil, you have returned. I am glad to see you are safe. Thank you. I see you have become a paladin. Paladins are of little use. A Dark Knight would be much more useful to us. Your Majesty? You're who? Oh! You must mean the old duffer who refused to surrender this kingdom. Ha ha ha! I must say I've enjoyed impersonating him. What have you done with the king? You'll see him soon enough. Oh, and give my regards to Scarmiglion if you run into him in the Netherworld. That weakling never deserved to be one of the 4 elemental lords. The rest of us are much more powerful than him. Than you are. And surprise, we're fighting the 2nd elemental lord. Behold, I am the Lord of Water, Cagnazzo. And this guy also was difficult for me to beat for quite a while. And of course we have the epic music. So strategy, he's weak to thunder attacks. And he'll put torrents of water up. If you let this sit up too long, he will launch... Wow, that was massive damage. He will launch a massive tidal wave that will do tons of damage to everybody. He's weak to thunder, by the way. Palem, I think you need to buff yourself. And hitting him with an electric move like that will dispel the water around him and stop the massive tsunami from happening. But Tella only has a few Thundagas. If you hit him with a strong enough... he will use Turtle Defense. And in this mode... he's probably almost dead, so we'll Thundaga him. He will use a pretty big restoration on himself. He'll keep saying Turtle Defense. Yeah, here we go. Restore. 531. That's not nice. Yeah, that Thundaga didn't quite do as much. When he has the water around him, the Thundaga will, or electric attacks, will do a lot more. But a couple nice placed Thundaga spells in, he's dead. It also helps that, you know, we've been leveling our characters and they're not, you know, super weak or anything. A lot of times, he would end up using the Tsunami and probably kill Tella, or almost kill Tella in most of my party in the Super NES version. You swine! Before I got a Thundaga off on him. Someone's gonna get a complimentary face beating for locking me up in that It's Sid. Cecil, you're alive. You had me worried. I'm sorry. Where's Rosa? She went after you, convinced that you were still alive. Golbez has taken her. What? How could you let that happen? First my airship, now my Rosa. And she's still in trouble, so stop your jabbering and take us to your airship. Who is this snippy octogenarian? I could say the same thing to you. What? I'm half your age and then some. And Porum's going to be the voice of reason here. Please, this is not the time. Sir, this is the great sage Tella. This is Master Yang, the High Monk of Fabul. I am Porum, an apprentice mage from Mysidia. So now we'll have another geezer on board. That repulsive brat is my twin brother Palem. You goody two-shoes. Pleased to meet you. Well, you sure are a mannerly fellow. Sid, where's your new airship? Heh, where nobody would suspect. We must hurry. Rosa's life is in danger. I know, you don't have to shout. We're not deaf like you. I love Sid and Tella's back and forth. Everyone, follow me. So, Sid is joining our party, but the game realizes that this causes issues on our menus, so we have to fix that. Ha ha ha. You have defeated me, but you have not heard the last of Gagnazo. Now join me in the Netherworld. Well, Gagnazo is really going to fix that. The walls. It's locked. This side is locked too. Well, this is bad. Palem, Porum. I guess there's only one thing to do. Cecil, I'm glad we were able to become friends. What are you going to do? We're not going to let you die. We thank you for everything you've taught us, Sage Tella. Ready? Yes. No. Palem and Porum, break. Break is a spell that turns stuff into stone. They turn themselves into stone. Palem, Porum. Somehow that makes the walls stop closing in on us? Hold on. Izuna! And it doesn't work, because that would disrupt our gameplay mechanics. Well, I mean, the twins have become stone of their own will. Yep, that's it. And if you're hearing that sound, that is the sound of my phone going off. Why is it going off? Because I forgot to silence it. Alright. You fools, I'm an old man. It was my duty, not yours. I agree with that, going back and replaying this game since I got older. I was glad Tella didn't die because, you know, he has almost all the spells in the game. But Paleo and Porom, they have more MP to actually use their stuff. So I would have rather have kept them. Forgive me, you two. So now we're at an awkward stage. I will avenge you both, I swear to it. Where our characters, it's time for some payback to the Enterprise. And the doors are unlocked now. I'll get you, Golbez. Meanwhile, never going to get to explain what I wanted to explain. Well, we'll have time. We will have plenty of time to explain and or complain about our party setup. He defeated Cagnazzo. His power continues to grow. Sire, regarding the last crystal, I know that place remains a problem. Then by all means, let's have Cecil get it for us. I'm certain he will comply. After all, we have Rosa. We can exchange her for the last crystal. A primitive idea, but it just might work. And I will destroy him at the time of the exchange. Mwahahaha. I shall go to convey your terms to him. Kane! Rosa, you'll see soon enough that I am superior to Cecil. I never knew about this. It's been here all along. So yeah, if you notice our party, we have the Sage Tella, Cecil, a physical fighter with limited and fairly weak white magic, Yang, a fighter, and Sid, who most resembles the Viking class of other Final Fantasy games. He has no magic. Amazing. Ain't she a beaut? Let's get the Enterprise online. So yeah, we kind of have an awkward stage of magic using. We also have an airship now. So we can travel the world freely, but first, another cutscene. Battle stations, time to unleash the power of the Enterprise. Wait, what is that? It's a white flag. It's a red ship, so it belongs to the Red Wings. Kane! Heh, so you're still among the living. Kane, you little maggot. Where's Rosa? If you want her back, bring me the Earth Crystal. What? You shameless dog. I will come to you once you have the crystal in your possession. And if Rosa means anything to you, you'll get that crystal. Why, you... Wake up, Kane. I have nothing else to say to you. And so that's that. Cecil, that dirty scumbag. Sid, set a course northwest to Troia. That's where the Earth Crystal is, but that's not where we're going. We can freely explore things. There's not a ton of things we can do right now, but there is one other place I want to go to. This takes us back over by This is Mount Ordeals. Yeah, Mount Ordeals. I mean, there's tons of little islands and stuff. There's really nothing to them. Please don't tell me I'm going to have to use the sight spell. Oh, this is Fabul. Again, not what I'm looking for. A lot of little tiny islands. Ah, this is what I'm looking for. That little cave we can't get to, but this place we can. And this place is the town of Mithril. And everybody here's like a Minnie or a Toad or a pig. I don't know why. Just go with it. That's not the reason we're here. We have an inn. There's nothing at the inn we need. There's houses. Is there anything in here? No. There is some hidden stuff. Ah, a mithril staff. We're going to not equip that for reasons that will become obvious later. So this is one of the towns where you can find some hidden items in the grass. Mithril knife. It's not what I want. Mithril Mountain lies far to the north, although with your long legs it'll take you much less time than it takes us. Mithril Mountain? Ah, 5,000 gil. A very nice touch. I've never been to Mithril Mountain. It's probably just the mountain right outside of town that they're referring to, which you can't actually enter or anything. Yeah, we don't need any of that. Weapons first. Weapons are important. We have Mithril Staff. It does not have the power to cure. Actually, it might. I don't know. Mithril Knife, Mithril Hammer, we want that. 8,000 for a pretty decent weapon for Cid. And Mithril Sword. And we've spent almost all our money and we have not gotten any armor yet. This is a problem. Mithril Sword. Quite a nice attack boost, and we're going to want all of that attack power. Alright, Mithril Armor, we can't afford you. We can afford the rest of this stuff. Only for one person, though. And Cid, despite this thing, you know, saying he can equip it, he can't equip a shield, at least not while holding his hammer weapon, because his hammer uses two hands, and that's very unfortunate. Let's sell some things, see if I can get something else. Dwarven Bread, we might actually use that, to be honest. Flame Rod is no longer useful. Heck, Dreamer's Harp is no longer useful. That's no longer useful. Mithril Knife, I don't think we ever use that, realistically. Wooden Hammer we might keep. Oh, yeah, I was going to demonstrate that, so let's demonstrate that. Cid, demonstration, see he can't equip it. Okay. You're going to get Mithril. No, you don't need a one. You don't need those boosts as much as Cid does, because Cid is going to take a ton of damage. Now he has Prisoner's Wear. Oh, that's unfortunate for you. Also, since we have 3 physical guys, we're going to swap stuff back. Put all our physical guys in the front. And back to Cecil. Yeah, no mithril armor for us. And we're done here. Let's use that Dwarven bread. I'll show you guys the map, and then we'll head... Well, we'll head somewhere over to... Yeah, there's the map. So we've kind of been around most of the map, except for that island, those islands to the southwest. You see the small one there to the west of Mysidia, and then the larger one further to the west. There's a town on the smaller island. I don't think there's anything worth getting there at this point. And there's a broken down castle that has things that will obliterate us very quickly, so we're not going there because Tella is much too weak for that. Yeah, Troya is the next place we should go. It also marks where our hovercraft is and where our Enterprise is. That's nice. And Castle Baron is there, and then you see the big desert with the town of Kaipo. We could also go back to the town of Mist. Why don't we do that? And we get this cool airship music. I know I'm kind of going over time a little bit here, but we had a lot of plot. We already had 2 boss battles in this part. This has been a very active part. I know someone's going to be screaming for me to go back to this town since we never really got to explore it the first time we were here. So I'll explore it for you guys. We have Bard's Tunic. Prevent silence. It's better for Cid than the Prisoner's Wear, so we may as well give him that. It's not much better. Well, it was 1 defense better, and it was only 70 gil, which that's not expensive. Not compared to 17,000. Whip and Dancing Dagger. Cecil can use that, but who cares? And no one can use the whip. Okay. Let's go into this house. This house, the fireplace is out. If you check the fireplace any other place... Oh, close. Ruby ring. Gold hairpin. Can anybody use this stuff? I feel like the gold hairpin... Hey Cid, do you do better with clothes? No, you don't. Gold hairpin. Gold... Well... Pretty sure it's for mages, so... And Tella can't use... Ah! Here's the other secret! Yay! This is the secret path we are looking for, the Rod of Change. I want to say it might cast Mini when you use it as an item. Not super useful. Okay, and a bed we can't sleep in. Oh, a bomb fragment. We don't need that either. And that's just the inn. I don't even know if there's an item shop here. No. No, just a small little town. And it's populated by people who aren't summoners now, I guess. I don't know how that worked exactly. Alright, let's go back up here. Now, I think what the game intended for you to do is to park your airship way out here, because you can't park it in forest. You can't do that. But I think they kind of... this might be intentional, it might not have been intentional, but I think they wanted you to travel through all of this foresty area and through these bridges, and then you still can't cross that river. There's no bridge to cross the river. I think what you'd have to do is... I don't know. Go back to your airship and fly to the right spot. You can park your airship directly next to the city and town. There's like 1 square tile that you can park it on. And so much happened, we should save it. Look how much our party changed. We gained Sid, lost the twins. We'd rather have the twins back. Next we will explore. Next time we'll explore the castle and this village, Troia. Whatever. Troia. That's how we're pronouncing it.